What's up everyone, DefyNewYork.com here with a brand new video. Today we are looking at a monumental release for the sneaker community and for myself personally. This is the Nike Air Command Force Pump Retro for 2014. Historic release, and Nike did a phenomenal job. Now, for those that don't know, most of you do that are watching this video anyway, I personally have been pushing for the return of this shoe since 2010 on Nike Talk, Soul Collector. I've been running the Facebook page for this shoe, and I've had a petition going on my own site for many years. So I've been advocating for this shoe's return for it seems like forever. And during the journey to push Nike to bring back this shoe, you know, I've encountered people that said this would never happen, that Nike will never retro this shoe, that nobody will buy it, or they'll mess it up, or that they can't do it with a functional pump because Reebok owns the patent for a pump shoe, which anyway, we'll get into that later. But it just goes to show, we did it with the Nike Trainer SC2. For those of you that don't know, I pushed for that shoe. Bring back Nike Air to the Jordans. They brought back there may be some things coming. We'll wait on that one. And now the Nike Command Force Pump Retro. So this is a huge release, and I just want to say thank you to every single person that shared their memories on Nike Talk, even on the Facebook page and Soul Collector, mainly Nike Talk and the Facebook page. But all of you guys that shared your memories, the pictures, kept the thread alive, that took time out of your life to vote on my website for this shoe's return. I just want to say thank you, because I really appreciate it, because I really like this shoe. This is a shoe that holds a lot of memories from my childhood, not because I owned it, but because I remember in 1990, it was a very special year. A lot of things happening in the world, but as far as sneakers go, I just remember going into the sneaker store and you would see all types of crazy classics on the wall, and one of them being the Nike Command Force Pump. Now you had the Nike Command Force Pump next to the Nike Trainer SC3, white, orange, and blue. You had the SC2 still on the wall from the previous year. You had the Agassiz, the Tech Challenge 2, 3 1/4. You had them in highs and lows. You had the Jordan 5 next to the Jordan 4, because, you know, shoes would still last to the next year. You had Avias on the wall. You had Atonics on the wall. You had LA Gears on the wall. You had Air Max 90 infrareds on the wall, Laser Blues on the wall, the Spruce joints on the wall. You had night Solo flights on the wall, 89 flights on the wall. You had so much craziness. Reebok Twilight Zone pumps, Reebok CXTs, Reebok SXTs. You had Reebok the Bring Back pump, the first Premier Edition pump you had on the wall. You had so much craziness on the damn wall, and this is one of those shoes that you thought, well, this is going to be a shoe confined to the past, a shoe that I'll just have in my memories, or a shoe I can buy but I'll never be able to wear unless I Frankenstein the hell out of it. But Nike did the right thing. They brought it back, and with the functional pump. So let's get into it. So for a lot of people, I've been noticing people are saying that this shoe released in 1991. Some even think because it was in White Man Can't Jump that it released in 1992. That's false. This shoe released in 1990. It was not 91 or 92. The 91 was the 180 pump. This is not the 180 pump. This is the Command Force pump. For those that don't know, I know a lot of you guys, especially the ones that follow my channel, know this already. But so this was a 1990 release, and like I said, it's a pump shoe. So you would inflate it on the side collar, and you just keep pumping. And then here's a release valve. The pump doesn't function that well on this retro, unfortunately. Also, you'll see on the tongue, there was a little bit more definition to the tongue's design on the OG. You really can't see it too well on here, but there was definitely more definition. For those guys that own the original, you'll know that. The gray was a little bit lighter on the back, but I love this use of the like this plastics here. And this one seems like it's gonna hold up over time. You know, a lot of the original stuff, the plastics break, obviously the midsoles disintegrate. So these definitely will hold up over time. It also, you know, when you see these plastics, reminds me of the Flight 89 High. And the Solo, the Flight 90. So maybe we'll get those. Also, let's hope that we get the Air Force 5. That would be nice. Maybe get some Ultra Force retros. This shoe brings up so much hope for any shoe to be retro. Any shoe. So anyhow, it's got a nice, I don't know if you could really tell in the video, but the yellow is nice and bright. It's not super bright, but it's bright. See that? Sole. Sizing, I would recommend going whatever you wear in an Air Max 90, pick up in these. They run a little snug, in my honest opinion. They do run a little snug, so that's what I would recommend. As far as the comfort, now for me, it seems like the pair I got, at least, and I got this from, you know, a reputable local store. I'm not going to name the names because they may get in trouble for the early release, but so it seems like it's got a high arch in it, and it also feels like the insole is like a little, like when you're walking, you can actually hear the stickiness of the insole like gripping to the shoe. And it seems like on the other shoe that there's a little air pocket, and that's annoying when you hear that. So just keep that in mind. You know, if you're looking for pairs, you know, you may want to hang on to that receipt just in case you want to swap them out. Prices right now are retail. You know, some resellers online trying to go crazy with the price, but the reality of it is, unless you're wearing like a size 12, 11 and a half, 12, 11, I mean, the official release date hasn't even happened yet in the United States. So by the time you may be watching this video, they're worth $500. I don't know, but right now, as of right now, I wouldn't pay any more than retail for it. You know, hold out a little bit, wait, but I wouldn't wait too long, because don't sleep on this shoe. This is a historic shoe. This is a huge release. This is a shoe that people are talking crap about now, like, oh, I'll wait, I'll get it when it's $100 or whatever, and then they're gonna say, oh, I should have got them, I should have bought them when, you know, when I had the chance to. So yeah, you could try to be frugal for a little bit, because I think that, you know, for certain people, certain sizes, you can afford to be frugal, but you wear bigger sizes, you may have a little bit more of a problem. That's just my opinion. They kept with that OG liner that a lot of the shoes had back in the day, like the Flights. And they got that air bubble right there. Show you guys close up of the plastics. It's just so historic. It's just amazing just to have it in your hand. I couldn't stop looking at them. So you guys want to hear the pump? Let's see. I counted last time. I had to pump it like 50 times before it even did anything, any hiss. And I thought it was gonna hiss nice and loud. That didn't happen. But I have to say the same thing happened with the Reebok pump. The 20th anniversary, the pumps didn't work as good as they did back in 2004 for Reebok. The 2004 retro, the bring back, the pumps worked phenomenal on those. But the 2009, they had some difficulty. But yeah, definitely the pump, fully functional on this, and I'm gonna definitely let you guys hear it. I'm gonna make sure it's nice and inflated, and it inflates around the collar. I'll be honest, you don't feel it that well. Well, it's that much for me anyway. Okay, here we go. Let's see if you can hear it. Not sure if you guys caught that, but anyhow, that's that. And so anyway, the next part of the video, I'm going to show you guys what they look like on your feet with shorts and with jeans. All right, everyone, that's the video. Once again, major thank you to every single one of you that supported for this shoe to return. You know, this is such a big release. Also want to say, make sure go check out the link in the box below. Revisit a little bit of this shoe's history. You can check out some original catalog scans. You can see some people wearing them. I know a lot of people just talk about Woody Harrelson wearing them in White Men Can't Jump, but we all know, a lot of us know that Jim Carrey sported these before him when he was doing a parody of Vanilla Ice on In Living Color, which was pretty funny. So yeah, make sure go check it out. You'll see some of the other colorways as well, and yeah, just amazing release. So please drop me a comment, let me know how you guys feel, if you're gonna buy, if you're not. And as far as doubling up on the pairs, on this pair, I would say yes. You may want to hold off on the second pair, maybe for a little while, see how things go with it. But definitely I would say get your first pair out of the way. Go out, buy it. For the United States, it's going to drop November 8th. Is going to be the official release date. I know a lot of you guys already have them from overseas, and but if you don't have it, that's the official release date. Is November 8th, 2014. So anyhow, that's the video. Any questions, concerns, comments, feel free to drop me a line. And as always, stay tuned for more videos.